Emptiness and void is it, so consuming now I must admit I can't make it on my own.
Welcome back to BCW. We're coming off of an incredible Scare Slam, as tonight we're going to witness Caden Gallows' BCW Championship celebration, and it is also the 100th episode anniversary of Caden Gallows and Christian Synn's BCW debut. But before we get to tonight's events, let's take a look back at Scare Slam 4, the night that got us here tonight. Tsunami would clock Caden Gallows in the face with the BCW Championship, and he thought he had it in the bag. A Swagger as the ultimate insurance policy on the outside of the ring. But when Tsunami would go to lift and hit Caden Gallows with a second championship shot, A Swagger would intervene, stealing that BCW Championship away, which inadvertently, or actually advertently, distracted Tsunami. And it seems here, as you're going to see in just a second, what happened here at Scare Slam 4. You see Caden Gallows lifts up Tsunami, was going to administer the hang gallows, but Tsunami still had some wherewithal to kick out. And then, I don't know about you guys, but I thought this was over. He hit the slash. He set up for the final wave like he's done so many times before. But Caden Gallows would counter the final wave. He kicked out of it earlier in that match. This time, he didn't want to let another one have its chances at taking him out. He lifts him up and delivers this nasty version of the hang gallows. Absolutely brutal, vicious, insane, well-deserved, well-fought victory for Caden Gallows here. The ultimate betrayal from A Swagger, and we have a new BCW champion in Caden Gallows. Caden Gallows winning this BCW championship almost 2 years into his BCW journey. And it is also his birthday here tonight. Join us in wishing Caden Gallows a happy birthday in the comment section down below, as tonight is truly going to be a night to celebrate. And it is Caden Gallows' championship celebration. It is also the 100th episode anniversary for his debut. Truly a Cinderella story. Caden Gallows with the triumphant BCW championship victory. And we're going to see earlier here today, Caden Gallows entering the venue looking locked in. Caden Gallows, even though he is so overjoyed at this victory, he knows that he has to be on the ball, as later this month he is going to be defending that BCW championship. Against who? Maybe we're going to find out tonight, but right here, right now, before we get there, we're going to hear an announcement from Maxel Reeves. What will Reeves have to say? We're going to find out right now.
Maxel Reeves, you scheduled an interview with me. What do you have to say to the world? What's going on in your mind?
You know, coming out of Scare Slam, I didn't really know what my direction was. I still don't really know exactly what my direction was. I have a few ideas for how to end this year, but I just haven't been able to get on the ball. You know, I've been constant loss after constant loss. It really has not been a productive few months, and it's been very unfortunate for me. You know, coming out of Trampomania, a very successful title run, lost to Tsunami, lost at 150, loss after loss after loss. I had some wins sprinkled in, but really, majorly, I just haven't been able to find any success. And I've been thinking about the next chapter in my life, the next chapter in my career. Maybe it's time for me in the very near future to leave this all behind. Maybe it's time for me to go away and, you know, let others kind of have the spotlight, let others kind of prosper like I know they can. And, you know, I'm very involved behind the scenes in a lot of stuff, and I'm just wanted to say I would never leave this company without leaving it in good hands. But at the end of 2025, Maxel Reeves will be done from wrestling in BCW.
Wow, that's just a groundbreaking announcement. I want to thank you for all your dedication and hard work you put in this company as a BCW original. It's absolutely, it's breaking news here to hear that come out of your mouth. But, you know, we really do thank you and appreciate you for all the things you've done for this company. And I mean, this maybe not want to be the craziest announcement and the thing that we wanted to hear as fans, but I mean, you know, it's a big thing to come out and say that in front of a live audience.
I'm going to have a great rest of the year. I'm going to push 100%, 110% like I've always been known to. That's not going to change, but I think it's time for me to explore other opportunities. I've been people have reached out to me. I've been given other opportunities. You know, like Gallows was given months ago, go and improve yourself, go away and improve yourself. I'm not saying I'll never be back, but I'm saying for a very, very long time, I don't think you'll be seeing me in BCW. Thank you.
Thank you, Maxel.
This is truly unexpected news. Maxel Reeves leaving BCW at the end of 2025. We wish him luck on his wrestling journey outside of BCW. We are happy to announce our next big event, BCW 180, BCW Vendetta, Saturday, November 22nd at 8 p.m. EST. You're going to want to be there. But before we get there, right here tonight, Caden Gallows will celebrate his BCW championship victory. Let's get things started.
Here we have the entrance of the new BCW champion, Caden Gallows, and he is blocked by Ace Swagger, who made the swerve of a century this past week at Scare Slam, defying the odds, defying what everyone thought was going to happen, and ended up costing Tsunami that BCW championship. They proudly on the shoulders of Caden Gallows. Even still with the distraction, Tsunami almost was able to eke out a victory, but Caden Gallows would counter the final wave, putting them up for the hang gallows, or this new rendition of it, the final verdict, and put them down for the 3 count. Go watch Scare Slam 4 if you've not seen it already. 3 incredible matches.
You know, first off, I want to thank every single one of you BCW fans, because without you, this wouldn't be happening right now. You guys gave me never-ending support, love, and I'm so grateful and flattered for all of it. I appreciate it so much, because the fact of the matter is none of this would be happening without you guys. You know, this is a very special day for me. This is my 100 episode anniversary. I came in with Christian Synn at BCW 77, and me and Christian Synn made our mark on this company. And 100 episodes later, I finally captured, as our commentator would say, the one skeleton in my closet that I never could. And it just means so much more now that I went through the path that I got, and I dominated it all. And being here in Bensalem, Pennsylvania right now just makes everything so much more sweet. You know, it's November 1st today. I turn 21 tomorrow, and there's no better way to celebrate it than with you guys. And we got to clear a little bit of air here, because there's obviously a little bit of tension, and I sensed it after that match between me, Ace Swagger, and Maxel Reeves. So I want to give Maxel Reeves a chance to come out here so we can sort all of our differences out, because going forward, I would like to keep the animosity to a small amount if we can. So Maxel, if you're back there, please come out here.
Caden Gallows, Ace Swagger. You know, after Scare Slam, I told you how proud I was of you, and I meant it. You know, it takes a lot. It takes a lot to leave this place, to go off to Black and Brave Wrestling School, one of the hardest, most difficult wrestling academies to get through in the entire world, and I respect the hell out of that. Respect what you did, and you know that. You know, we talked heavily over that period of time. You told me what was going on with you, your emotions, what was everything that was going on, and we connected greatly. And before that, we connected greatly. You're my friend, which is why I don't understand why this happened. I don't understand why you would lie to me, you would lie to the BCW fans, and this entire time when we were going through this adversity, this pain, this debauchery of constant cheating, constant manipulation at the hands of this man and Tsunami. and you wouldn't tell me. You didn't warn me. You didn't give me a warning. You didn't give me a warning at BCW 160 when I was cost the BCW championship by this man who was working for Tsunami, who we found out was just a ploy sent by you as a sleeper agent to take out Tsunami. Was that the goal here? I think I see that was the goal. I understand that now. And then what happens? It happens again and again and again. September to remember, the match with Tommy Good, you intervened again, and the integrity and the prestige of this BCW championship that I worked so hard for became the first ever 2-time BCW champion. Now was reduced to nothing. And Caden Gallows, with all due respect, even after your triumphant victory at ScareSlam, I still believe it is nothing because of the simple fact that this man betrayed Tsunami, and that is why you sit here as the BCW champion. I believe in you. You know that. You know I believe in you, which is why I have to ask you the question, why don't you believe in yourself enough to get the job done on your own?
This is why I invited you out here, because I wanted to clear the air. I wanted everybody in the BCW fan base to know what is exactly going on and why this happened over the summer. So, I kept tabs with Ace early on before I left, and I saw right after Trampomania how Tsunami was going to rise to power. I sensed that. I sensed that through the fan base he was growing, that something compelling was coming. And there was going to be something needed to happen, and I needed to plan them all. And by giving Ace Swagger away to Tsunami for that brief couple of months during the Foundation, I figured out a loophole that will get rid of the Foundation for good. And it did. Now, boring. I do understand what happened in the ladder match. That never intended to happen to you. The whole intention was that he was supposed to go after NJM, if anything. And unfortunately, the way that things shifted, he costed you the match, and I apologize for that. I'll take blame for that. You know, I want to be a responsible champion. I don't want to put any blame on anybody. This is coming from me, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I costed you, and eventually you're going to get a championship match against me. I think you and I both know we have a long history together, and that something's going to happen. You and I will both stand in the ring competing for this championship, and I owe that to you. And you can bet your ass that you're going to get that match. But for the time, he had to adhere to everything that Tsunami wanted him to do. And it hurt me to watch him go in the ring against Tommy Good at the end of September to remember. And it hurt me that I couldn't do anything about it because I couldn't ruin the plan. I had to stick true to the blueprints, and I tried to stay true to the blueprints. And I hope you can understand that. As fucked up as it is, and I'm very sorry, I'm very, very sorry that it happened the way it did. I just want you to understand the complexity of everything and how I had to make everything work out.
You talked about a lot there. You talked about a future BCW championship opportunity, but unfortunately, as you might have seen in the opening to this video, I've made a decision, a career-altering decision, partially in light of what came at ScareSlam. I don't know if I believe in this anymore. I don't know if I believe in the concept of BCW, that anyone can, with hard work, determination, with grit, with passion, that they can rise to power and they can rise and become everything that they've ever wanted to be. I no longer believe that is true. I believe this has become a place of manipulation. It's become a place of lies. It's become a place of deceit. It's fought against everything that I've set out to build since BCW 1. And that's the way I feel. And I've made my decision like you made your decision months ago to go away. That's exactly what I'm doing. Something similar. I'm pursuing my dream. I'm pursuing my passion. But I don't know if I'm going to be back in BCW. I don't know if this is a climate that can continue to host Maxel Reeves. I really don't think so. So I appreciate that. Maybe this title match between me and you will come. Maybe it will not. But I do have some news for you. I mentioned that I'm retiring at the end of 2025 from BCW. Not from wrestling, from BCW. But I'm going to tell you this right now, Ace. I am going to leave you with nothing. Nothing. Because you have made my life a living hell. BCW 160 constantly afterwards. You've made my life a living hell. You've made other members on this roster's lives a living hell. And I'm going to make you pay for it because our next big event coming up the week of Thanksgiving, BCW Vendetta. It's going to be me versus you. And for everyone that says Maxel Reeves is selfish, Maxel Reeves doesn't care about anybody else, I'm here to make an announcement, and a rightful announcement, on the behalf of someone else who can't be here tonight because of what you did at ScareSlam. Tommy Good's in that match. It's 1 V1 for that there hardcore championship, Ace. You stack the deck against me. It is my turn to stack the deck against you, and the same with Tommy Good. And I'm going to tell you this, if you think you're going to be able to walk out of that triple threat, still hardcore champion, you got another thing coming.
Says who, Max? Says damn who? You've lost to me. Once. I said I was going to hit you with an end zone. And you said last time I faced you, the end zone couldn't work. And I told you right there that the next time I hit the damn end zone, I am going to beat you 1, 2, 3. And what the hell did I do? I pinned your ass, and I am still your BCW hardcore champion. Now, I think the last man on this roster to choose who he wants to face is you right now. You know, you were at the top. You were the biggest guy on this roster. You were over Caden. You were over me. You were over Tom. You were over Tsunami. You were over everybody. And I respected that because I looked up to you at a point until I really realized who you were when I faced you. You see, you're not a starter no more, Max. I'm the starter. You're my bench warmer. So you know what that makes you? That makes you my damn bitch. So you don't make the calls around here. I don't know who the hell said this man gets a title shot. I beat fucking Tommy Good twice, and he gets another shot at me. What the? Oh, shit, okay.
You look at me, and you look at me good. You're not hiding behind these glasses no more, Ace. One thing's for sure, Maxel Reeves still calls the damn shots. And you know, even though I'm leaving at the end of this year, I'll be on my way. I'll be pursuing my dreams. But I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm leaving you with absolutely nothing. Caden, maybe we'll work out our differences. Maybe we will not. But me and you, Ace, this is endgame. And I'm taking that championship off of you if it's the last thing I do in BCW.
Max, you've made a really bad decision. You did. You want another shot at Ace freaking Swagger?
I've got one.
Fine. So be it. Me versus you.
Versus
and
Tommy
I
Good?
guess Tommy Good.
You're damn right, because he deserves an opportunity just as much as I
He
do.
doesn't deserve shit. They know it. We know it. And you know it.
What the hell happened to you? Unbelievable. Running around being some sort of errand boy. You're an errand boy for Tsunami for months. You're an errand boy for Caden Gallows. That's damn right what you are. You're an errand boy. You're a puppet. That's exactly what you are. You're a puppet who enters the field of manipulators and gets used exactly like how he's meant to be used. Hey, I believed in you. You said you looked up to me. There was a time where I looked at you and I looked at a man with potential. I looked at money. And now I see none of that. Now what I see is a broken man who hides deep down behind this facade that he only earned with the help of Tsunami, behind this facade that he continues to hold because of that man, Caden Gallows. I'm going to break that facade down. I'm going to show the world the vulnerable little boy that sits behind this man.
Maxel, I wish you the best. I also wish you the best, Ace. And Tommy Good, if you're watching this, I wish you the best as well.
Caden, I believe that deep down, you're still my friend, and deep down, you know I'm right. You said you're sorry here to me tonight. I want to believe that. I do. I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to be paying a very close attention to how you defend that BCW championship. I want you to return this belt to prestige. I want you to return this belt with honor, because I'm not going to be around to do it no more.
You're absolutely right, I will. I'm the QB1 now, and I'm going to play like the starter every single week.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, well, now all the emotions out of the way, I think it's time to go back to celebrating. And I would like to bring out someone that I couldn't have done this all without. So Christian Synn, please come out here with me and celebrate this day.
Here we have Caden Gallows calling out Christian Synn. But is he going to be able to find Christian Synn? I mean, I don't know. Time will tell. I don't know if Christian Synn is here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. And here's the entrance music of Christian Synn.
Christian Synn and Caden Gallows, both of their 100 episode debut anniversaries.
What is this?
What? New hardware, right?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, not the hardcore championship.
Dude, congrats, man,
Yeah,
really.
Thank you. I really wanted to bring you out here because a lot of my success comes from you, and without me and you, none of this would be possible. For all you BCW fans out there and newer fans, if you don't know, at BCW 77, me and Christian Synn entered this very backyard, took out Maxel Reeves to make our stake at the claim of this company. That was the Fallen. Me and Christian Synn have battled week after week, consistently, making sure that we gave you guys the best quality that we could. We worked our asses off to get to the points we were. If you had a couple matches along the way, Christian put me in a body bag at one point, last Scare Slam.
I said I was sorry, all right?
You did, yeah. It's funny how it all pans out at the end, but the fact of the matter is, without Christian, none of this would be possible. I wouldn't have been one of the only people in BCW to hold both the Hardcore Championship and the BCW Championship. So I thank you very much. And I wanted to make this not about me, but about you too.
I appreciate that.
And for what's coming, because I have a lot of people asking what's coming next for the BCW champion. You know, I don't really know. There's a lot of things going on behind the scenes that you guys aren't aware of. Some people aren't too particularly available. And I want to be the most consistent champion I can. I want to come out here and I want to defend at every show. I want to defend at least once a month, twice a month, as much as I can. I will post on Patreon to make sure you guys get what your money isn't worth. So I guess the next step is BCW Vendetta. And at BCW Vendetta, it's open season. So whoever wants the chance, come take it.
Strong statement there from Caden Gallows as he gets ready to leave here tonight. Oh, wait a minute, Christian Synn! Big strike to Caden Gallows. As Caden Gallows goes down here, I'm going to stop the music. Christian Synn is beating the hell out of the BCW champion. Christian Synn, I mean, I don't know what this is. If this is jealousy, if this is newfound confidence after his win at Scare Slam, I don't know what's going on here. Oh, but Christian Synn is just battering Caden Gallows around the arena here. And I have no idea. Like, no one would have ever expected this. And I don't know if help is on the way. Oh, right across the back of Caden Gallows, and Caden Gallows grimacing in pain. Down.
You know, you got something right. You are nothing without me. This right here, it's gonna be mine at Vendetta, all right? I deserve it way more than you. Way more than you.
Oh, right across the face. Caden Gallows gets put out by Christian Synn. That was unbelievable. Knockout blow. Reminds me of what these two did 100 episodes ago, but this time on one another. As in that span of 100 episodes, these two have been friends, been rivals, and now back to being rivals again, as we're going to find out what's going to happen on Vendetta in the weeks to come. Christian Synn betraying his friend Caden Gallows. We're going to get an update on him. You're going to want to stick around for that. But major news tonight is our next big show, Saturday, November 22nd, BCW 180, BCW Vendetta, the Hardcore Championship. Maxel Reeves versus Tommy Good versus Ace Swagger for the Hardcore Championship. And also, breaking news, at BCW Vendetta, it is going to be Caden Gallows versus Christian Synn for the BCW Championship. It is time to get an update with Caden Gallows right now. We're going to see what's going on. Caden Gallows, the word is out. You're back to your feet here. It's been a little bit. What is going on? You've just been betrayed. And
What the hell? You good? I don't know what happened. I don't know why he did that.
Ace
I thought this was part of the plan, man.
Ace Swagger.
Bro, you guys, it was the celebration, bro. What
Wait, Christian Synn is back out here and just hit. He just had a hit on Ace Swagger as Caden Gallows is shell shocked right now. This man is not in condition to go back after Christian Synn. Christian Synn, unbelievable statement on tonight's episode of BCW as the tides have shifted and this man seems to be filled with all the confidence in the world coming out of Scare Slam. As he serves one final look to Caden Gallows, who's trying to recuperate here, and Ace Swagger, who has not spoken a word or lifted his head since being clocked.
Yeah, come on. Yeah, we need help. Come on, someone get out here.